What's going on, good people? What is going on? What's up, family? How we doing tonight? Make sure that you invite somebody in. Come on, big energy. Big energy tonight. Yeah, big energy. Big energy tonight. Producer, how's my mic sound? Is my mic sounding right? We good? Okay, that's what's up. Big energy. Come on. Throw some fire emojis in the chat. Throw some fire emojis in the chat. You know we gonna heat it up. If it's hot, we gonna make it hotter. Since it's cold, we gonna make it hotter. Sure is truly Dr. Eddie, and you are in the mix. And not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, but at six. We are in the mix at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday, daily throughout the week. And I'm committed to empower you to soar into success and purpose. I'm committed to empower you to soar higher, to go to another level, and to just give you your in the mix fix. Right? Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a great day in a great way. I really do hope so. Um, Listen, today for me has been rather fast and furious. Ain't no doubt about it. It's been a fast and furious type of day, but blessed. Fast and furious, but blessed. Listen, you know you moving fast. You know you moving too fast when you looking for your keys and they're not in your pocket. They're not in your book bag. They're not on your counter. They're not on your coffee table, but your keys are in your hand. You know you moving too fast when you looking for your keys and they're in your hand. Is it just me? Is it just me? Am I the only one? Come on, do I got anybody who you've done the same thing? Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the only one. I got somebody ride with me. Looking for your keys, they're in your hand. Looking for your watch, it's on your wrist. Mm-hmm. Here's another one. Looking for your phone and it's on your ear. Somebody said, no, 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 you're going a little bit too far. I'm serious. Looking for your phone, it's on your ear. Y'all got to pray for me. Please keep me lifted. Please keep me covered. It's 0 to 100 real quick these days. All gas, no brakes. And I ain't slowing down. Family, whether you are on the digital airwaves of Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, Twitter, and especially YouTube, let me know where you're watching from. Come on, throw your city in the chat. Come on, you put on for your city. Put on for your city. Put on for your city real quickly. Let me know what city you're watching from. Drop your city in the comment section. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Drop your city in the comment section. Come on. I want to shout your city out. I want to shout your city out without a doubt. Y'all know my hometown is Motown. I always put on for the city, as we say in Detroit. What up, though? Yeah. Brianna, we got more in store for sure. Yeah. Yeah, RG. We're going to make another impactful show without a doubt. Helen all the way from Houston. Let me know what city you are watching from tonight. And listen, as you're tuning in, notice that your timeline could be someone's lifeline. Invite somebody in. Do me a favor. Invite somebody in. Share. I know you care, so share. You're here because you care. So since you're here, since you care, share. Come on, share with somebody. Invite somebody in tonight. Don't be stingy. Don't be selfish. No stingy energy tonight. Your timeline could be someone's lifeline. Come on, invite somebody in, especially those of you who are on the YouTube side. Be sure to like, be sure to comment, be sure to share. Yes, Denver, Ruby. Be sure to subscribe, especially to my channel on the YouTube side. Come on, make sure that you do that. Like, hit the like button, comment, share, hit the subscription button, hit the subscribe button, then also hit the notification bell so that you are alerted, you are aware of all the information and content right when it drops. Y'all know this. My goal is to help you reach yours. I'm here to put you in alignment with your assignment. My job is to empower you to identify your identity. If you don't have my book, Identity, it's available right now on Amazon, Barnes and Noble, iTunes, Audible. You can get a signed copy at my website, EddieConnor.com. We've been talking about 5 Traits of a Kingdom Woman. You want to get the book Woman. Yeah. You want to get the book Woman. And that's available as well on Amazon, as well as you can get a hard copy, ebook, audiobook, signed copy from me at EddieConnor.com. If you are not a member of the Eagles Academy, make sure that you join the Eagles Academy. You can go and register right now. Yeah, register right now. Go to theeaglesacademy.com. It's all about empowering you to soar into success and purpose. Is where I teach, it's where I coach, it's where I train, it's where I mentor, it's where I really give you not just information, but transformation. Beyond just mindset, we hone and craft your skill set. All right. Really showing you how to increase your ideas, your impact, and your influence. Go ahead right now, theeaglesacademy.com. We are in the mix at 6. I need you to share this with at least 6 people. Yeah, there's a right there. Thank you for dropping the link to the book Woman on YouTube, as you see here. How to find beauty in your brokenness, wisdom from your wounds. We are in the mix at 6. We're getting ready to get right on into it. I need you to share this with at least 6 people. Share this with at least 6 people. Tell 6 people that they need to tune in. This is not just something for the ladies. The brothers need to know this too. Yeah, this is a courageous co-ed conversation. That's what it is. So invite somebody in tonight. Listen, if you have not seen part 1 and part 2, speaking of the men, if you have not seen part 1 and part 2 of the 5 Traits of a Kingdom Man, I need you to make sure that you go and check that out. That's already on my YouTube page. That was a powerful conversation discussion. I highly suggest that you check that out. Check out much of the other content too. We got not just relationships. We're talking about gifts. We're talking about purpose. We're talking about accessing your identity. We're talking about developing and honing your craft. It's all about holistic development and awareness. We got conversations on narcissism. What are the signs? Talking about how to really take the leap this year, how to jump and stay on top into your purpose. So much content that's out there. Binge watch it like you do Netflix, like you own Amazon Prime. It's going to push you into the prime of your purpose. Listen, are y'all ready for part 2 of the 5 Traits of a Kingdom Woman? We're getting right on into it. Are you ready for part 2 of the 5 Traits of a Kingdom Woman? If you're ready, just type ready in the chat. Come on, type ready Facebook, type ready YouTube, type ready LinkedIn, type ready Twitter and TikTok. Come on. If you're ready tonight, let's go. Let's go. I'm ready to get it in. If you're ready tonight, come on, just type ready. Type ready. Come on, I need some more readies tonight. I need some more readies. Let's go. Of course, if you missed part 1, make sure you check it out on my YouTube channel. I want to give you the whole scope. I want to give you the full substratum. When you get the whole thing, not just part and parcel, not a la carte, but the full meal, not just the appetizer. If you missed part 1, make sure that you go and check it out on my YouTube channel. Listen, yesterday I defined the word woman. If you can remember, I defined the word woman as wonderfully orchestrating magnanimous achievements naturally. It's a lot, isn't it? wonderfully orchestrating magnanimous achievements naturally, speaks to really the fact that you are in rare air. And when we're talking about a kingdom woman, we have to really get to the aspects of asking ourselves and really defining it. What is a kingdom woman? And I believe to be a kingdom woman means you have to be under the rulership of a king. To be a kingdom woman, you have to be under the rulership of a king in this aspect, the King of Kings. Being a kingdom woman is not so much physical that is not spiritual. It's a healthy balance, not an imbalance. It's a healthy balance. Since you are under the rulership of the King of Kings, you are a queen. You are a queen, and if, hear me, you are a queen if and only if you are in spiritual alignment with your divine assignment. Just like I got a definition for woman, I got a definition for queen too. My definition for queen is this: quintessentially unique, empowering everyone naturally. Let me say it twice because it's also nice. Quintessentially unique, empowering everyone naturally. What I mean by that, real queens don't compete, they collaborate. Real queens are focused on their purpose and plan, not just their man. Real queens understand that their royalty demands loyalty. As a result, here it is. They wear their crown and they build their queendom in the kingdom of God. Kingdom woman. Come on, every queen, just drop a crown. Come on, every queen, put your crown in the chat tonight. Come on, put your crown in the comment section. Every queen, come on, you know you wear your crown. Post your crown. Come on, post your comment. Come on, put an emoji queen, put an emoji crown in the chat tonight. Come on, put an emoji crown in there. You know you wear your crown, you wipe your frown. You wear your crown, nothing's gonna bring you down. You wear your crown, you walk in your purpose, with a purpose, on purpose, because you have a dynamic and destined purpose. A kingdom woman is one who places herself under God's leadership. She also places herself under God's rulership. As a result, in her relationship, here's what she's able to do. She's able to build purposeful partnership. She's a woman of influence simply because she knows her identity. Let me hit the rewind button on this. Let me take that and rewind it back. Can I give you a quick recap? Can I jump into the 5 traits of a kingdom woman? Shall I proceed? I hope you'll say yes, indeed. I got 5 on it tonight. Yesterday, this is what I said. As I hit the rewind button, as I take that and rewind it back, as I run it back, as I give you a quick recap. Yesterday, I said, especially for those who were not here yesterday, I said, number 1, a kingdom woman has a foundation. Kingdom woman, number 1, has a foundation. Notice in scripture, as I said yesterday, wisdom is referred to as a woman. Particularly as you navigate the book of Proverbs, you'll see that throughout Proverbs, wisdom is referred to as a woman. Isn't it interesting? Is always she or her. Why can't wisdom sometimes be referred to as a man? I got to ride for the brothers for a minute. Anyway, I ain't going to argue with the Bible. Wisdom is referred to as a woman. Wisdom is associated with virtue. Wisdom is associated. Well, matter of fact, wisdom is associated with a man. I just had an epiphany. There we go, Solomon. But it's only one. And anyway, wisdom is associated with knowledge. Wisdom is associated with keen insight. Right? A woman without a foundation is foolish. A woman who has a foundation, who understands, is a woman who has a foundation. Here it is. She understands this. That is not just solely about her curves, it's about her character. It's not just about her body, it's about her mentality. Beyond her just wearing heels, her standards are higher than her heels simply because she's looking to the heels from where her help comes, because she knows her help comes from the Lord. When you have a foundation in Christ, you understand this, that your value doesn't come from them, it comes from Him. Value don't come from what you got on the outside, because if you lose what's on the outside, you don't have nothing on the inside, you'll lose that too. You'll lose you in the process. My value comes from who it is that I am. And I never know who I am until I know whose I am. I'm on to the next one. Here's the second one. Talked about a foundation, number one. Number two, a kingdom woman has faith. What do I mean? What she does is she seeks God's heart, not just his hand. She knows this, that if she seeks God's heart, that everything that's in his hand is already hers. She's so deep into God's hand that here it is. A man has to seek God to get her, because the only way to get to her heart is to go through him. She's prayerful. And since she's prayerful, she's careful. Because she's prayerful, she's careful. She's careful of her associations. She's careful of the conversations that she has on the phone. She's careful to not let no corrupt communication proceed out of her mouth, even when she feel like cussing some folks out. Because here it is. Here it is. Can I keep it 100 tonight? She's a kingdom woman, but she's still a human woman. She's not so much divinity that she don't have no humanity. She's a kingdom woman, but she's still a human woman. Like Aretha Franklin, that superstar singing soul sister, said, "You a natural woman." As a kingdom woman, you're a supernatural woman. On the human side, you're a natural woman. On the kingdom woman side, you're a supernatural woman. And here it is. You understand this because you're a supernatural woman, that you refuse to give people a piece of your mind to only be left with a piece of your mind, but no peace of mind. Can I say that twice? Because it's oh so nice. One thing about it, two things for sure, three things for certain. You understand this. As a kingdom woman, you refuse to give people a piece of your mind to only be left with just a piece of your mind, but no peace of mind. My super overrides the natural. Right? You're not petty, you powerful. I just wish I had a few sisters tonight who could ride with me and say, "You ain't pretty. You too pretty to be petty." Come on, do I got a few sisters tonight who can imbibe that fact and realize that you're too pretty to be petty? You ain't Petty LaBelle. Too pretty to be too pretty to be petty. You ain't petty, you powerful. You know, Petty LaBelle going on here. Right? Danielle, I'm trying to rock it. Rachel G, I'm trying to drop a few gems and see if they're gonna pick them up. D Stu, trying to make it do what it do. Brianna, hey, we trying to get there. Based upon what you're listening to and who you're listening to, hear me, will determine your faith. And oftentimes, it'll determine your value. If you keep listening to what life will never become, woe is me, it's never going to work out because it didn't work out for them. So why you think it's going to work out for you? If you keep ascribing to the negative philosophy that you're imbibing, but also what people have told you to do, told you that you never become, told you what you never overcome, your life will be limited versus moving into a place of that which is limitless. You got to start telling yourself what God says to you about you. You got to tell yourself that you're not just a conqueror, but that you're more than a conqueror. You got to tell yourself that you're the head, not the tail, above and not beneath. Whatever you put your hands to, it prospers. You're not the borrower. You're the lender, not the borrower. You got to start affirming your greatness, speaking life over your life. Death and life is in the power of the tongue. Your words create your words. Your words create your world. What you speak into the atmosphere will appear. Your future or your funeral is on the tip of your tongue. Words matter because words are matter. I just need somebody to crown themselves tonight. I know you may have had a stressful day. I know you may have had a stressful month because January feel like a whole year. I know things may not have gone the way that you wanted them to go, but this is what you got to do. You got to crown yourself. Crown yourself with love. Crown yourself with peace. Crown yourself with joy. Crown yourself with increase. Crown yourself when it seems like everything is going crazy. The enemy threw everything in the kitchen sink at you, but you still standing. You always miss out on the destiny designed for you if you stop believing. You'll never step into what's designed for you if you stop believing, if you stop expecting, if you stop expanding your faith. Here's another thing I told you last night. I told you got to learn how to deal with disappointment. If you don't learn how to deal with disappointment, hear me, my dear brothers and sisters, hear me, my kingdom men and kingdom women, especially. If you don't learn how to deal with disappointment, I guarantee you disappointment is going to deal with you. Think about this. Even in the word disappointment is the word appointment. 2024 marks 24 years of me being cancer-free. In the word cancer is can. You can overcome. You can survive. You can thrive. Every disappointment sets you up for a better outcome. Kingdom woman walks by faith on what God said because she believes what God said. Listen, we're talking about the 5 traits of a kingdom woman tonight. I gave you part 1 last night, talked about foundation, talked about faith. If you're ready for the 3rd one, type let's go. If you're ready for the 3rd one, type let's go. This is what I'd like to do. I want to take a quick break. But after these messages, we'll be right back.
Hey, it's yours truly, Dr. Eddie. Listen, don't you want to level up in your life? Don't you want to actually dominate this year? You need strategy, you need structure, you need solutions. If you're going to level up in your relationships, you're going to identify your brand identity. If you're going to identify your identity, this is your year to become more. This is your year to do more. I'm telling you, this is the time to grow your greatness. You need to be in a secure environment, in a community that really cares about your growth, that wants to enhance it, that wants to push you in a place of not just information, but transformation for your application. I'm telling you, you don't just go as far as your dream, you go as far as your team. Join our team. Become a part of the Eagles Academy. Go right now to eaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the join now button and become a member of this amazing academy with so many amazing people, locally and globally, who understand that their network determines their net worth. They want to soar into success and purpose. I can't wait to see your face, not just your space. Go right now to eaglesacademy.com. Yeah.
Y'all know what it is. The Eagles Academy. Make sure that you become a member of the Eagles Academy. Listen, empowering you to soar into success and purpose, increasing your ideas, your impact, your influence, giving you strategy, structure, solutions, systems to go to the next dimension. Come on. Let's be a part of it. Join us now. Go right now. TheEaglesAcademy.com. TheEaglesAcademy.com. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm giving y'all a hookup. Put in the word SOAR, checkout. I'm giving you a discount on the Academy. Go right now. Be a part of it. Even as I'm talking to you. TheEaglesAcademy.com. Let's grow your greatness. Let's go to another level. Let's be a part of this amazing community with amazing Eagles who understand that their network determines their net worth. We're all my eagles tonight, by the way, as well. Deborah, I see you. Kenya, I see you. Ruby, I see you. Come on, I see there's some more eagles tonight. Drop your eagle emoji, so I know you're rocking with me tonight. Let's go. That's right. We're giving you the commercials. We're giving you the commercials. If you're ready, type let's go. Let's go. If you're ready, let's go. Let's go. Type let's go. I'm dropping the gems. I want you to pick them up tonight. We're talking about the 5 traits of a kingdom woman. Somebody needs to share this. We're in the mix at 6. If you're just joining us, talking about 5 traits of a kingdom woman, part 2. I need you to share this. We're in the mix at 6. I need you to share this with at least 6 people. Come on, Instagram, you're watching me, share with 6 people. TikTok, you're watching me, 6 people. Facebook and LinkedIn, share with at least 6 people. Come on, YouTube, let's make it do what it do. Share it with at least 6 people. Let's jump on in. Get somebody to jump on in. Somebody needs this empowerment. Let's go. Told you, number 1, kingdom woman has a foundation. Number 2, I said a kingdom woman has faith. Katisha, I see you. Number 3, a kingdom woman is fruitful. Yeah. Kingdom woman is fruitful. Kingdom woman is too fruitful and resourceful to be full of gossip. She's too fruitful and resourceful to just be full of herself. Too fruitful and resourceful to just be gossiping. Here's the question. How you know the latest tea on everybody else, but you ain't got no juice? You ain't got no oil. You ain't got no fuel for your future. Well, yeah, girl, let me tell you, such and such said this and so did that. Who does she think she is? A child of God, last time I checked. Matter of fact, let me hold the mirror up to you. Right? Who are you to be questioning somebody's foundation? Right? Who are you to be questioning the faith and the fruit that I have that God gave me? That's one thing we got to realize. Who does she think she is? This, that, and the other. Who are you to be questioning the faith and the fruit that I have and that I even exhibit? You got to realize this. You are a kingdom woman who has a foundation. You are a kingdom woman who is faithful. And because you're faithful, you will be fruitful. You're a kingdom woman who's fruitful. And since I'm fruitful, this is what I don't want you to do. Don't bring me no junk. Don't bring me no gossip. Why? Because I'm a jewel. And here it is. There's a reason I don't want you to bring me no junk. There's a reason I don't want you to bring me any gossip. I don't want you to bring me any he say, she say mess. Because here's what I know. I know this, that if you bring a bone, you're going to take a bone. See, the thing is this. You got to watch out for folk who talk about people to you. Because those are the same folk who will talk about you to people. Are you with me tonight? Let me say it twice because it's also nice. You got to be cautious. You got to be cognizant. You got to be aware of people who always want to bring you a bone. Because those same folks who are going to take a bone. You got to be cautious and conscientious about the people who always talk about people to you. But they don't ever talk about, those same people going to talk about you to people. They don't never talk about no ideas. Never talk about any increase. Never talk about any wisdom. Small people talk about other people. Medium-sized minded people talk about things, but big thinkers talk about ideas. They talk about the ideas. They talk about the impact. They talk about the influence. They talk about the increase that not only they want you, they want to make, but they want you to make it too. Why? Because they're not intimidated. Because they know whoever you intimidate is who you will eliminate. A win for you is a win for me too. I don't have time to be jealous. I'm not jealous. I'm zealous. I don't have time to be jealous of you because I'm trying to work my own purpose the way that I got to work it. Somebody just type fruitful in the chat. Come on, type fruitful. Type fruitful tonight. Type fruitful. I'm not jealous. I'm zealous. Why? Because here's what I got to do. I got to be fruitful and multiply. I have to replenish. I have to subdue. I'm not jealous. I'm zealous about my call to bear fruit. Hear me. This is what you got to understand. You got to understand who you are as a woman. You give whatever you give a woman, she'll multiply it. You got to know your power. You got to know what you possess. You got to know that you're not worthless. Give a woman groceries, she going to give you a meal. Give a woman a house that you bought, paid for, built from the ground up. Oh, she going to turn that house into a home. She going to decorate that thing. Give a woman a seed in her womb. Not only will she just give you a child, she might give you twins. She might give you triplets. She might give you quintuplets. I don't know what number that is, but it sounds big. Matter of fact, yeah. That's 5 babies. Whatever you give her, she has the ability to be fruitful and to multiply it. You give her some mess, she gonna multiply it and give you some stress back too now. Oh, don't get it twisted. Whatever a woman receives, she multiplies. Here's the question to you. How are you being fruitful with the gifts that you've been given? Are you following me? Have you multiplied your purpose? How have you multiplied your purpose? How have you multiplied the people around you who are connected to your purpose? Have you multiplied your ministry? Have you multiplied the manuscript, the book? Have you multiplied your finances? Have you multiplied your education and your charity and your resources? Why? Because you were created to be a solution to somebody's problem. Let me say it again. Come on. Let me talk to the solution-oriented people tonight. Let me talk to the solution-oriented kingdom women tonight. You were created to be a solution to somebody's problem. That's why you get so irritated about certain things when they're not in order. Why? Because a woman is the crescendo of creation. You were not created in disorder. You were created when everything was placed in order. That's why disorder frustrates you. Why? Because you understand if there is disorder, I got to be a solution to the mess. I got to bring solutions to the problems. Understand this. Your purpose and your identity is an answer to a problem. What do I mean? Listen to this. When you know who you are, you solve problems. But on the flip side, when you don't know who you are, you cause problems. Oh, it's going to get tight in here tonight. I can feel something happening already. We going out into the ocean. We going a little bit deeper so we can go higher. When you understand this, your purpose and your identity is an answer to a problem. When you know who you are, you solve problems. When you're confused about your identity and your purpose and who it is that you are and what it is that you're supposed to do, you cause problems. When you don't know your identity, hear me, now you become a liability. You got to understand this tonight. You as an asset is greater than your assets. Your assets can get a man, but you being an asset keeps a man. Is this too much too soon? Oh, your assets can attract a man. You being an asset keeps a man. You're an asset. Hear me. I'm not talking about what's on you. I'm talking about what's within you. Greater is he that's within you. I wish I had somebody who understood it tonight. I'm not talking about your physique. I know you know how to be dolled up and all that stuff. You know that from the womb to the tomb. You knew that how to get dolled up as a little girl. Put your mama's makeup on, walking in her heels. I'm not talking about your physique. I'm talking about the purpose that makes you unique. I need you to understand this. Hear me tonight. A made-up mind is more important than a made-up face. I know you got a made-up face, but a made-up mind supersedes a made-up face. I ain't telling you to make up your face, not make up your face now. Don't go, don't, no. I ain't telling you not to make up your face now. Put a little encouragement on. Not a little too much, but just put a little encouragement on, a little dab-a-doo. You're too unique to compete. You got to realize you're too rare to compare. Come on, every queen, just type queen. Type queen tonight. Come on, every queen, type queen. Come on, type queen. I need all the queens who know they're queens. Come on, type queen. And if you know you're an asset, type queen tonight. If you know you're a kingdom woman, type queen tonight. If you know you got purpose, type queen tonight. If you know is about more than just the assets on you, is about the asset that you are in and through who it is that you are. If you know greater's in store for you. You know God is preparing you for what he's prepared for you. Type queen tonight. Hear me tonight. Many of you only think you're one-dimensional. Now, I need to let you know tonight, breaking news, you are not one-dimensional. Here's what you are. You are multidimensional. You're multi-talented. You're multifaceted. You're multi-gifted. You don't just have one gift. You got a multiplicity and a plethora of gifts. God never places anything on this planet that is void of a gift. And you got to understand this. If you are gifted, you will be afflicted. Trying of your faith, work of patience. Patience is experience. Experience is hope. What are you doing with what's in your hand? Tanya, I'm trying to make them understand. Siobhan and the crew, trying to make it do what it do. You need to understand this. What are you doing with what's in your hand? Understand this tonight. The day you plant the seed is not the same day that you eat the fruit. I know we want to go from 0 to 100 real quick. I know we want to get to the top and be an overnight success. I know, because we live in this Instagram instantaneous microwave society, that we think is going to come quick, fast, and in a hurry. But it generally, that which comes quick, fast, and in a hurry has no longevity. This is not a sprint. It's a marathon. Don't you allow society to make you believe, well, you should have accomplished this at this time, at this stage, at this age. And if you didn't, you're a failure. If you didn't get married by this time, you're a failure. Don't believe that negative philosophy. Right? Because success, love, greatness, purpose has no time table. Some people get it early and they lose it later. Some people get there late and they're able to sustain longer than the person who was younger than them had it. Well, such and such is getting married. It ain't about how quick they get married. It's about how long they stay married. The day you plant the seed is not the day that you eat the fruit. You got to keep building. You got to keep working. You got to keep believing. You got to keep planting. Why? Because harvest time is coming. And I believe I'm talking to some roses tonight who understand that you're going to bloom where you've been planted. You talking about, well, if I just move to a different city, it's going to happen. It's not going to happen if you got the same mindset moving to a different city. God can use you where you are. If you bloom where you are, if you develop where you are, if you grow through what you went through, like a rose growing through the concrete. I know you're fruitful, but here's the question I want to ask you. Is your fruit rotten or is it righteous? Is your fruit rotten or is it righteous? Let me pause for the cause right here. Is your attitude one of gratitude? Or does your attitude stop you from getting to a different altitude? Is your personality, hear me, a fragrance or is it an odor? When they see you coming, they turning up their nose, not because they think you all that, because of the stench that comes from your attitude. Ain't got nothing to do with it. Let me move on over here. They acting like they don't even see you because your attitude speaks before you even open up your mouth. Is your personality a fragrance or odor? Is your disposition a deterrent? Are you making people presently pay for what happened yesterday? Are you making people presently pay for what happened in your past? Are you tormented by the trauma that you have not healed from? And hear me. See, the tree, when you think about it in scripture, the tree that would not bear fruit, here's what Jesus did. He didn't water it. He didn't try to create another tree. This is what he did. He cursed it. The tree that would not bear fruit. Come on, I'm talking to some fruitful people tonight. Jesus, what he did is he cursed it. Let me make it plain for you. Listen, if you don't use certain muscles in your body, if you just lay in bed all day and don't move, have you ever heard of people getting bed sores? That's what'll happen. That's what'll happen. One factor of bed sores is this. A factor of bed sores is due to muscular atrophy. If you don't use it, you lose it. I grew up playing violin and drums. I was literally a great violinist as a young kid, so much so that I was playing in the Detroit Symphony Orchestra with people who were 4 or 5 times my age. The youngest at the time, playing as a prodigy with older people. I was a violinist and I put the violin down because I could play by ear. Didn't even have to practice. I would play by ear. I put the violin down because when I was in the orchestra in the school that I was at, I was the only black boy there. Every other boy might have been white or whatever the case may be. Very few of them were white going to the schools that I was going to. Maybe 1 or 2 might have been white guys, but everybody else was a female. And this is what I would do. I'd be carrying my violin to school. And this is what I'd be getting. I'd be getting teased by the kids who were in band. Look at you carrying that little violin. Fiddler on the roof. And here's what I did. I allowed the noise from other people to stop me from using my gifts. My mother used to say, son, you got to pick that violin up. Practice for 5 minutes, and I put it down. Simply because those kids were living rent-free in my head, and they teased me out of a gift that I had that I didn't use because I allowed their opinion to become my prison. One of the greatest regrets in my life is that I put the violin down. I'm trying to talk to somebody tonight, right? I probably today would have been a hip hop violinist, without a doubt. I was just that good. Here's the thing that I realized. I could pick up a violin a day. I can't play as good as I was when I was 7 years old. Why? Because doesn't matter what gift you have. If you don't use it, it'll atrophy. If you don't use it, you will lose it. What have you been putting on the coffee table? What have you been putting on the back burner simply because you're afraid to step out, but you know you're gifted with it, but you still failed to use it? Yeah. Put my violin down, put my instrument down, because I was given a gift that was instrumental in my life, but I was worried what people were saying about my life. Here's the thing. For me to have been fruitful with the instrument, I had to have been focused. If you're going to be fruitful in this season, you got to be focused. What are you producing? What are you giving birth to? And here's what I decree over your life tonight. I speak over every queen's life tonight. I speak over every queen's life tonight that this will be your most fruitful season that you've ever experienced in your life. I speak over your life tonight that God is making room for more. You're going to walk by faith into the right door. You're about to bloom where you've been planted. What you've experienced is not delayed, it's not denied. It's getting ready to happen at the right time. This is your season to bear fruit. The fruit is connected to the root. Come on. Somebody just type remain rooted tonight. Come on, type remain rooted. I'm trying to walk heavy tonight, Rachel G. Trying to do it. Come on, somebody just type remain rooted. The fruit is connected to the root. I can't plant apple seeds and get an orange tree. I can't plant pumpkin seeds and get watermelon. The seed that has been planted is only going to germinate that which is in itself. Fruit is connected to the root. What are you rooted in? See, maybe there's been seeds of negativity that have been so rooted in your life that now the weeds have become trees. You thought you could just pull it up. No. You're going to have to chop this one down. Right? See, maybe your confidence is easily killed because it's rooted in what people think about you. Not realizing that people's opinions oftentimes imprison you. You got to understand this. Fear paralyzes you. Faith is what mobilizes you. And you will never bear any fruit if you're always concerned about what people say. Listen, they're going to talk about you whether you succeed or whether you fail. You might as well let them keep talking. And you keep doing what it is that you were commissioned and assigned to do by remaining in alignment with your divine assignment. I'm not concerned with people's perception. I'm concerned with my connection to the purpose that I have and the calling that is on my life. I'm sure tonight that you've heard of the story of Boaz and Ruth. Come on, tell the truth. Haven't you heard of Boaz and Ruth? God gonna bless you with a Boaz, not a bozo. You a Ruth. You can tell the truth. Right? In the story of Boaz and Ruth and Boaz, one thing worth mentioning is this. And I don't know if you realize it, but here it is. Boaz is dead, y'all. Got an epitaph. He was eulogized. He gave up the ghost. He couldn't be revived. Boaz is dead. Listen to this. No matter how good of a man he was, I hope he was a good man. Beyond just a few, excerpts in the Bible. No matter how good of a man Boaz was, he isn't here anymore. But I need you to lean in on this one. Come on, just lean on in. Let's huddle up real quickly. As you lean in on this one, here's what we see. We see countless women, kingdom women at that, praying for a dead man who was another woman's husband. What do I mean? God bless me with a Boaz. Bless you with a dead man? Bless you with another woman's husband? Bless you with a man who's impotent and ain't got no power? That's for another session. Here's the deeper concept, though. Here's the deeper concept. Change your prayer. Change your prayer language. Language dictates levels. Here's the deeper concept that you can glean from the story of Boaz. Understand this. What we can glean, the concept worth gleaning from the story of Boaz, is him finding Ruth in the field. Did you hear what I just said? I'm feeling rush hour, but I don't even want to rush through this hour. Can you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Boaz found Ruth in the field. Somebody just missed your shout. I can just shut it down tonight. I can say goodbye. I can say good night and goodbye tonight. I can sign off and log off. Some of y'all scratching your head and still don't understand what's going on. I want to ask every woman tonight, because you're more than just a woman, you're a kingdom woman. I want to ask every woman tonight, what is your field? Come on. Boaz found Ruth in the field. Ladies, queens, sisters from another mister. What is your field? Do you know your field? How are you influencing your field? How are you cultivating and crafting your field? Boaz found Ruth in the field. Some of y'all still ain't get it. Some of y'all still holding out on me. Can a man find you in your field, positioned in your purpose? And hear me, when he finds you in your field, what are you doing? What do I mean? What is your field of expertise? Is it software? Is it design? Is it technology? Is it engineering? Is it law? Is it ministry? Is it coaching? Is it counseling? Is it nursing? Is it administration? Is it hospitality? Is it board member? Is it being a CEO? You need to know what you know. What is your field of expertise? And hear me, the field is your gifting. Ms. Glover, yeah, one of our Academy members said, my field is coaching. There it is. Come on, every lady, just shout your field out. Post your field tonight. Come on, post your field. If you're in the medical field like these two, come on, medical. If you're in ministry, post it, type it. Come on. It's not just a sign to everybody else. It's a sign to yourself that you need to be operating and in alignment with your assignment. Come on, type your field in the chat tonight. Type your field. The field is your gifting. What are you most passionate about? What is your purpose? Beyond your alarm clock, beyond God waking you up in the morning, we're grateful for that. What wakes you up? What energizes you? What ignites you? What grinds your gears? It's a problem to a solution. That's a solution to a problem. Hear me. When you're in your field, you don't have to go proposing to a man. Oh, I can't get nobody talking to me now. When you're in your field, you ain't gotta go proposing to a man. Because here it is, you being in your field exposes who you are to the man. When you're in your field, you don't have to go looking for a kingdom man. A kingdom man is gonna be looking for you, right? Because here it is, a kingdom man's gonna be in his field too. He ain't just got you in the field and he all on the sideline. He's looking for you to be in your field because he's in his field. Meet me where I'm at. I'm building something. I'm like Nehemiah. New school Nehemiah. I'm building something and I can't come down. I can't come down and argue with you. I can't come down and gossip with you. I can't come down and deal with the he say, she say. I can't come down and backbite and argue like we in the movie The Great Debaters. Why are we arguing? I can't come down and deal with all this stuff that's below me. Come up, and when you come up, bring something with you. Bring a tool, not a toy. A kingdom man is looking for you to be in your field too because he's in his field too. Kingdom man gonna be walking through the field. Oh, she over there. She more than fine. Oh, she got a foundation too. She got faith. She's focused. She's fruitful. Gonna be like Adam. Whoa, man. Look at her over there birthing that book. Look at her over there working in ministry. Look at over there serving the community. Look at over there cultivating and creating and being consistent, coaching people into their greatness. She look good too. Lord have mercy. She fine and she in her field. I'm just trying to keep it real tonight. She's cultivating her field. She's thriving in the medical field. She's thriving in the educational field. She's not just surviving, she's thriving in the entrepreneurial field. Oh, look at her. There she go. Bro, she fine, bro. But she a focused sister too. I know I got to come right I got to come correct if I'm going to try to talk to her. She over there in HR. She's over there empowering single mothers. She's over there being fruitful and multiplying. She's teaching people about health and mental health and nutrition. She over there on that island. I got to get to know her. I got to study who this kingdom woman is. She's unique. She's distinct. She's distinguished. She don't carry herself like everybody else carries themselves. Can I ring the alarm tonight? Come on, somebody just type ring it. Somebody just type ring it. Can I ring the alarm tonight? I'm trying to bring it and I'm trying to ring it. Come on, somebody just type ring it tonight. Can I ring the alarm tonight? I need a few people to type in. I need a few people to tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. Can I sound the alarm? Can I ring the alarm tonight? Hear me. Here's your DJ Khaled major key alert moment. Please forgive me for my brash delivery. Listen, sis, I know you the cat's meow and the dog's bow wow. But more than your wig. Hold on to your edges real quickly. More than your lace front. More than them braids. More than that shorty doo-wop hairdo. More than your hair whip, dip, fried, dyed, laid to the side. More than your hips and your lips. More than your pedicured toes and your manicured fingernails and your finger waves for days. More than your high heels and your makeup and your mascara and your maybe it's Maybelline MAC mascara. More than that fancy purse on you. I need you to understand this. Your purpose looks good on you. Did you hear what I just said tonight? Hmm? More than what you got on you. More than that Birkin bag. More than that trip to Dubai and Bali. More than you balling out of control. More than you being on a date and going to your favorite restaurant. 5-star. More than you eating caviar made by a Michelin chef. More than what's on you, you got to understand that your purpose looks good on you. Will you please allow me? Can I borrow? Can I remix Charlie Boy and Victoria Monet real quickly? On my mama, on my hood, my purpose looks fly. My purpose looks good. Can I talk to somebody tonight? Touch my swag. Wish you could. My purpose looks fly. My purpose looks good. As a result, I look good. Can I talk to somebody? I'm sorry. Do I need to bring in Mahalia Jackson and Marvin Sapp tonight? Or did y'all get the message? Is it all right? Hmm? I want to ask you, can your passion derive not from a person, but from your purpose? Do I have somebody tonight? Hear me. Nobody completes you. Only God does that. If you're waiting for a person until you find your purpose, you're too late. Y'all doing it again. Y'all got me working too hard tonight. Hmm? If let me say it again. If you're waiting for a person until you find your purpose, you're already too late. You're already behind. Listen, this ain't about getting ready. It's about staying ready. Because I need you to understand this. You're not going to have the time to get into your purpose when your purpose partner finds you. Not going to have the time. Hear me. You can't expect a spouse if you don't have any order in your house. Y'all don't like that. You can't expect a spouse if you don't have any order in your house. Hmm? And here's the thing. Some of you need to not only clean up your house, but you need to clean up your credit. Hmm? Part of getting your house in order is not just what happens just internally within the house, but also externally too. It all affects each other. One thing affects the other, directly or indirectly. Not going to have time to get into your purpose when your purpose partner finds you. You can't expect a spouse if you don't have any order in your house. Some of us, we need to cultivate our calling. How are you seizing the moment right now? You mad because the person ain't call you, but here's the thing, you keep ignoring the purpose that's calling you. And rather than just shuffling through everything, rather than throwing everything together at the last minute, well, let me get my business incorporated. Let me get this DBA. Let me get my 501c3. Let me get my resume together. Let me get my house in order. You just all over the place. But here's the thing. When you're positioned in purpose, you can be fruitful in your field. Why? Because here it is. You're now qualified for a kingdom man because your purpose partner wants to bear fruit with you. He's looking at you, man. She fruitful on her own. She a moving by herself. I know she gonna be a force when we together. She gonna make me better. I see her being fruitful in isolation. Imagine how she gonna be fruitful in partnership. You're qualified for a kingdom man to become your purpose partner because here it is. You now bear fruit. Come on, somebody just type fruitful in the chat tonight. Come on, type fruitful. Type fruitful. If you stay faithful, your results will be fruitful. If you just joined us tonight, we're talking about the 5 traits of a kingdom woman, part 2, making it do what it do. Yesterday, we talked about kingdom woman has a foundation. We mentioned that a kingdom woman has faith. Just mentioned that a kingdom woman is fruitful. Are y'all ready for the next one? Come on, are y'all ready for the next one? Are y'all ready for the next one? Can I take a sip of water real quickly? Y'all said you ready for the next one? Can I take a sip of water real quickly? Listen, after these messages, let's go to a little quick commercial break. After these messages, you know I'm coming right back.
Hey, it's yours truly, Dr. Eddie. Listen, don't you want to level up in your life? Don't you want to actually dominate this year? You need strategy, you need structure, you need solutions. If you're going to level up in your relationships, you're going to identify your brand identity. If you're going to identify your identity, this is your year to become more. This is your year to do more. I'm telling you, this is the time to grow your greatness. You need to be in a secure environment, in a community that really cares about your growth, that wants to enhance it, wants to push you in a place of not just information, but transformation for your application. I'm telling you, you don't just go as far as your dream, you go as far as your team. Join our team. Become a part of the Eagles Academy. Go right now. The EaglesAcademy.com. When you get there, you have to join now button and become a member of this amazing academy with so many amazing people, locally and globally, who understand that their network determines their net worth. They want to soar into success and purpose. I can't wait to see your face, not just your space. Go right now. The EaglesAcademy.com. Yeah.
There we are. You are locked into the mix at 6 with yours truly, Dr. Eddie. Listen, if you just joined us again, 5 Traits of a Kingdom Woman, part 2. You just saw the commercial. If you're not a part of our academy at all, I'm extending an open opportunity for you to join us. If you want to join us, this is what I need you to do. I need you to type SOAR into the chat right now, real quickly. Don't worry. There's more in store. We going to number 4. But here's what I want you to do. I want you to type SOAR. I want you to type SOAR. If that's you, you say, you know what? I want the elevation. I want the transformation. I want the impartation. I want the application to grow my business and my brand and my relationships and my purpose and my greatness. Just type SOAR in the chat. Type SOAR. Type SOAR. Facebook, type SOAR. Instagram, type SOAR. TikTok, SOAR. YouTube, SOAR. LinkedIn, SOAR. Come on. If that's you, you say, listen, I want to soar because I understand that if I spread my wings, I'll win over and over and over again. Come on. If that's you, you want to be a part of it, just type SOAR in the chat. Come on, type SOAR. Type SOAR tonight. Type SOAR. So many other great individuals who are a part of our academy from all types of fields, from all levels of expertise, who understand that their network determines their net worth. You don't just go as far as your dream, you go as far as your team. Join our team. Let's go to another level in every aspect of our life. Listen, those of you, hear me, those of you who type SOAR in the chat, this is what I want you to do. I want you to go to theeaglesacademy.com. Yeah, theeaglesacademy.com. Go there right now, theeaglesacademy.com. And when you go to theeaglesacademy.com, yes, I'm talking to you on all forms of media. Once you go to theeaglesacademy.com, when you go to theeaglesacademy.com, this is what I want you to do. I want you to tap the Join Now button. When you get there, it's going to take you to the checkout. You're going to see the fee, but you're also going to see the coupon code. Put in the word SOAR. Yeah, SOAR. Put that word in that you just typed into the chat. Put that word in at theeaglesacademy.com, and you see I'm giving you 40% off of your membership. Ain't that a steal of a deal? I got the hookup, holla if you hear me. I'm investing in you so that you can invest in yourself. Come on. Yeah. That's what it's about. I want you to go there right now, theeaglesacademy.com. Put in the word sword checkout. Become a member of the Academy. I can't wait for what I'm covering tomorrow night in the Academy. I can't wait. We got a live session tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. It's going to be crazy. You need to join us. You need to join us. Can we go to number 4? I got a lot more in store. Can I go to number 4? Number 4 in 2024, more is in store. Here it is. I told you number 1, Kingdom Woman has a foundation. Number 2, Kingdom Woman. Somebody remind me, what was number 2? Kingdom Woman has faith. Come on now. Who's listening tonight? Number 3, Kingdom Woman is fruitful. Somebody just type foundation, faith, fruitful. Type those words. Foundation, faith, fruitful. Here's number 4. Drum roll, please. A Kingdom Woman is focused. Kingdom Woman is focused. Why is she focused? Here it is. Woman is focused because she lives confidently in her calling. Here's what you got to do. You got to know your calling outside of the call that you're getting on your phone. In this season, you got to have clear direction. You got to have laser vision. In this season, beyond just trying to answer some calls, stop leaving God on red. Here's the beautiful thing that I love about a text message. After you send the text message, if you got an iPhone, Android, I ain't mad at you. You still family. You just the in-law. We still family though. No, just better than being an outlaw. But here's what I see on my iPhone. Whenever I send a text message, what I see is this. It says delivered. It's a reminder that whenever you open up God's text message, what's his text message? 1 Corinthians 13. Being a person of love. Love is patient. Love is kind. Can you, here it is. I didn't even know I was going to go this direction. Can you substitute your name for the word love? Why? Because the word is a mirror. If I look into the mirror of the word, I ought to reflect what it is that I'm seeing. Every time I read God's text message, it reminds me that I'm delivered. Somebody said it says that with Android too. Okay, bad. I ain't even know. I done learned something. You just taught me something. Right? Can you substitute your name for the word love? Why? Because now I have to be an expression of that. Eddie is patient. Tanya is kind. Jasmine doesn't envy. If you can't, Pookie is patient. Ray Ray is kind. If you can't substitute your name for the word love, that here it is. I got some growing up to do. I got some maturational development to do. And too many times what we're doing is we're leaving God on red. He's telling us like a text message that we're delivered, but we still remain bound. We still remain wrapped up, tied up, and tangled up in what we should be loose from. Woman, thou art loosed. Right? Stop hitting deny and accept the calling that's on your life. Listen, I know it don't feel good. Doesn't feel easy. Doesn't feel good. But here's the thing. If you work it, it'll work out for your good. Doesn't feel like something you want to do. Didn't seem like something you'd ever do. But hear me, you'll never feel fulfilled until you walk in the fulfillment of the calling of God on your life. Kingdom woman, what'd I say? Kingdom woman is focused. Somebody just type focus. Type focus. This is what you got to do. You got to focus on your focus. If you don't know what your field is, if you don't know what your foundation is, if you don't have any faith, if you're not fearless, if you're not fruitful, you'll never be able to focus on your focus. And here's the thing. I believe, whether men or women, I believe most people, whether men or women, are not confident because they don't understand the enormity and have a grasp of their calling. Here's what you do. Here's what you become. When you step into the power of your calling gives you focus, but your calling also gives you confidence. Confidence is the very thing that he begun a good work in me shall perform it. When you know what your calling is, it now gives you focus. Hear me. Do you know why the jockey puts blinders on the horse? I know my name is Ed. I don't like to be called Ed, but Eddie. My dad would be called Ed, so I never wanted to be called Ed, but they had a show called Mr. Ed. way, way back in the day. I remember seeing it. Way, way back in the day. I remember hearing the old folks talk about it. But here's the thing. The jockey puts blinders on the horse. Why? Because if you ever watch the Kentucky Derby, if you ever watched a horse race at all, if the horse doesn't have blinders on, the side of their head, the side of their face, that horse will be looking all over the place. Horse is not going to run in a straight line. And too many times, we can never get to the destiny and the vision of what it is that we see. We can never seize what we see because we ain't got no blinders on. We have not fixed our focus. We're not focusing on our focus. We're not tuning out distractions because distractions lead to destruction. You're never going to press towards the mark for the prize if you're looking all over here, there, and everywhere. If you're looking all behind you and beside you and not in front of you, looking unto Jesus, the author and the finisher of your faith. I can't finish if I'm not focused. Oh, come on, come on. Tragedy is to be in the same place next year that you are this year. You'll finish if you focus. Hear me. You gotta have blinders on. Doesn't mean you go through life blind, but here's what blinders do. Blinders are boundaries. Blinders are for your protection. Blinders are for your direction. Your blinders are your focus. Isn't that something? A blinder is a focus. A blinder gives you vision. It seems antithetical, if not contradictory. My blinders are my focus. Now, I'd love to go out to eat, but I can't go out to eat with y'all right now. I'm right here. Where is here? In my purpose. I can't go to the club and turn up. I'm right here. I can't go to the mall and tear it up and run my credit card up. I'm right here. I'm saving my money. I'm balancing my budget. I'm buying Amazon out. I'm writing my book. I'm right here building my foundation. I'm walking by faith. I'm being fruitful. I'm remaining focused. Why? Because my focus leads to a harvest. You want a harvest, but you ain't planted those seeds of focus. Where they do that at? Am I making it make sense? You want to be a best-selling author, but you won't write your book. You want to be a doctor, but you won't go to medical school. You want to get your bachelor's and your master's, but you haven't enrolled at a particular college. You want to be in ministry, but you won't serve. If serving is below you, leading is beyond you. Am I talking to somebody tonight? Let me say it twice because it's so nice. If serving is below you, leading is beyond you. I want the title, but I don't want the function, because the function comes with responsibility. The function comes with focus. The function comes with me having a foundation. Fruitful, faithful, with a fixed focus. A kingdom woman, hear me. Ladies, am I talking to you tonight? I hope the brothers are rocking with me. Y'all may not speak up, but I salute you for watching. A kingdom woman, here it is. She knows her calling and is focused. She's too unique to compete. She's too rare to compare. She understands this. She recognizes that her royalty demands loyalty. Come on, every sister, just type royalty. Every brother who loves our sisters, just type royalty. Because here it is. Here it is. Being focused means I'm prudent. Prudence means production. Prudence means productive. Being focused means I'm prudent. Royalty, Rachel G. Royalty, Miss Glover. Royalty, Brianna. Royalty, Osamuyi. I hope I'm saying it right. Charge it to my head, not my heart. Royalty, Kenya. Royalty, Jasmine. Royalty, Ruby. Royalty, D. Royalty, Optimal. Royalty, Amon. There it is. Brother who's loving our sisters out loud. Here it is. Being focused means I'm prudent. And guess what? When you're prudent, you're now productive. Royalty CC, Royalty Liana, Royalty Adore, Royalty James. Yes, sir. Royalty Strength to Endure. When I'm prudent, I'm productive. Why? Because I have itemized certain things. I have created a life of order. This is not easier said than done. What it is, this is done, and it becomes easier when you do what you said. Are you following me? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Are you tracking? Are you grabbing these gems? It's not easier said. Oh, it's easier said than done. No, it's not. It's not easier said than done. This is done, and it becomes easier when you do what is said. Life is simpler when you follow principles. Why? Because when I walk in principles, I'm not thirsty for miracles. When I walk in principle, I'm not thirsty for miracle. I don't need God to be a break glass in case of fire. Because I'm out of order. Rescue me. SOS. Scoot over some. Yeah, that's what it is. A lack of prudence means, hear me, a lack of prudence means unpreparedness. You know what's, nothing is worse than being unprepared for an opportunity that you're gonna squander. I mean, you just set yourself up for failure. You came to the interview knowing you ain't gonna come on time for work. Coming an hour late on the first day. We're gonna start this the wrong way. We're gonna get off on the wrong foot. Nothing is worse than being unprepared for an opportunity that you're gonna squander. What is it You praying for a blessing. You're not even in line for the blessing. Now the blessing becomes a curse. What is it to have a kingdom man, but you can't keep up with him intellectually? You can't keep up with him spiritually and socially and emotionally. You see his emotional availability and his vulnerability as weakness because you're so used to toxicity. Listen, I'm not talking about you taking care of him in the bedroom, but can you empower him in the boardroom? Send the children out tonight. Send the children out. Can you compliment him in the boardroom? Can you cover him in prayer? Can you trust each other enough to be productive together? Why? Because an unprepared person always has excuses. You ain't gonna hear more excuses from somebody than someone who is unprepared. Come on, you started off in middle school and high school. Where your homework at? The dog ate it. See, what had happened was you never got cured of all the excuses, and now you bring them into your adulthood. An unprepared person always has excuses. I believe this. I believe this is the time. It's time out for having excuses and moving into a place of execution. You got to move from excuses to execution. Take all the excuses off the table as to why it won't work. Bring all the answers as to why it will work. The philosophy has to be, it has to work or it has to work. I don't know how it's going to work, but I know it's going to work. All things work together. I feel something helping me now. Hear me. A lack of prudence debilitates your confidence. A lack of prudence, hear me, means a lack in overall excellence. Grew up in a church, and they would have a sign up in the church when I was young that said, excellence or nothing at all. That's what the motto has to be for 2024. Excellence or nothing at all, y'all. On the job, birthing your business, working your dream like your job until your dream becomes your job, with your children, in your marriage, in your relationship, in your personal development. Excellence or nothing at all, y'all. I remember my coach grew up playing basketball. I still got a mean jump shot. Yeah. I still can back you down and fade away. 2-3 MJ all day. I remember being talking to my basketball coach and hearing my basketball coach, and we'd be doing these suicides. We'd be doing all these practices and running back and forth. I don't know. Can we call it that these days? I know people are walking on eggshells so much. We just have these hard sprints. Let me call it that. Right? And what he would say, excellence and nothing at all. What does prudence mean? He would say, proper preparation prevents poor performance. Prudence means production. Prudence means wisdom. It's wisdom shown in forethought before I do what I'm going to do. Wisdom is not just hindsight. Wisdom is foresight. Wisdom is shown in self-control. Wisdom is shown in maturational development. And here's the thing, a kingdom woman is self-motivated. What does a kingdom woman understand? A kingdom woman understands that proper planning prevents poor performance. She understands that proper preparation prevents poor performance. A kingdom woman, as a result, she's not a people pleaser. Since she's not a people pleaser, here it is. She's a God chaser. She understands pleasing people who can never be pleased will be an unpleasant experience. She focused on pleasing God, not pleasing people. Here's what you got to do. Here's what you got to do this year. Stop jumping oceans for people who wouldn't even jump puddles for you. Do you hear me? Got you bending over backwards for people who could never be your chiropractor. And you got to understand this. Just because they're around you doesn't mean they're with you. I get it. Circle you thought you had was really a cage, keeping you locked in, keeping you locked out of your purpose. You can never be free for until you're free from. I can just stop tonight. I can just stop tonight, I think. Let me say it again. You can never be free for until you're free from. You got to be free from the stinking thinking to be free for unlimited thinking. You got to be free from toxic relationships and connections and in many cases negative people and those who you trauma bond with. You can't be free for until you're free from. Jason, appreciate you, brother. He said bars upon bars. He said your sticky statement game is lit. That's what we give him. We giving you some sticky statements. I'm hoping it's sticking. 30, 60, 100-fold. The circle you had. Sometimes, here, like I said, just because people are around you doesn't mean they're with you. The circle you thought you had was really a cage. Why? Because people kept you locked in and locked out of your purpose. You got to be free if you're going to be fruitful. You got to be free if you're going to be focused. Come on, somebody just type free tonight. Somebody just type free. Type free. Type free. He who the Son has set free is free indeed. I'm free from your opinions of me. I'm free from trying to be in your business. I'm free from he say, she say. I'm free from all the ways you talked about me. I'm free from the way that you malign me. I'm free from the way that you rejected me, because rejection is direction. Rejection is redirection. I'm free from the childhood abuse. I'm free from the molestation and the negativity and the turmoil and the torment and the trauma. I'm moving into a place of transformation. I'm free from feeling bad about the divorce. I'm free. It cost me something to be free. Free ain't free. It cost me something to be free. And guess what? Since I'm free, I know I'm priceless. I know you can't afford me. I know I'm too expensive. I know my value. I know my worth. You can't quantify it to $1. You can't quantify it to a dinner. My destiny is limitless because I'm free. Producer, I need you to help me out tonight. Do we need to shut the door on this? Do we need to shut the door on this tonight? It's 7:43. It's 7:43. It's 7:43. Should it be a part 3? I don't know. I think I got more truth than I have time tonight. I don't know, y'all. I don't know, y'all. Whew. I don't know. I think I got to make it a part 3 because I'm getting nervous about the last one. I'm I'm getting nervous about what I got left to say. I really am. I'm really getting nervous. I'm getting nervous about what I got to say. Come on, come on. I'm really I'm getting nervous. I'm getting nervous tonight. We talked tonight about foundation. Well, yesterday we talked about foundation and faith. Tonight we talked about fruit, being fruitful, and being focused. I gotta take a sip of water. I got to. This is all real time, y'all. This is all real time. In living color. In living color. I don't know. Should I keep going? I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to halt between two opinions. I don't want to halt between two opinions. Hear me tonight. Hear me tonight. This is why you need to be in a circle of supporters. Hear me. This is why you need to be in an environment of eagles, just like who you are, that are already waiting to receive you with open arms and embrace you in our Eagles Academy. You can't be an eagle if you hanging with chickens and vultures and pigeons. Eagles hang with eagles. The sky is not the limit for you, it's just a view. And I believe for you, this is your year to grow your greatness. This is what I want you to do. I want you to become a member of the Eagles Academy. If you're getting this at no expense and no cost to you, imagine what you'll get when you actually invest in yourself, invest in your dream, invest in your destiny and your drive, and become a member of the Eagles Academy. Come on, the digital doors are open right now. The digital doors are open. I want to empower you to soar into success and purpose. I want to increase your ideas, your impact, and your influence. Go right now. Come on. If that's matter of fact, if that's you, those of you who are watching me, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, lock in. Just type the word soar tonight. You say, listen, I want to join this academy. I want to join this academy. I recognize membership has its privileges. I want to be a part of the virtual masterclasses and Q&A sessions. I want to type the word soar. Come on, type the word soar. That's you. I'm talking to you. I want to be a part of a thriving community of gifted leaders who share ideas, who share business strategies, who understand that they're accountability partners to network with. I want to develop innovative skills as well. I want the strategies, the solutions, the structure, the systems to grow my greatness and experience the growth and the transformation that I desire to experience in my life. Come on, just type the word soar tonight. That's you. Listen, I want 24/7 access to all the sessions on relationships. I want access to all the sessions on business. I want access to all the sessions on finances, so on and so on and so on and so on. I want to be a part of the specialized coaching, the mentoring, the teaching, the training of what takes place in our live sessions. That's you tonight. I want you to join us. Just type soar. I want you to make an intentional investment in yourself. That's what I want you to do. Kingdom woman, kingdom women, kingdom men. Come on. I want you to make an intentional investment in yourself. You never lose out on an opportunity to invest in yourself. You never lose in this aspect of development when you pour and sow into yourself. You don't get an ROI, a return on investment, if you don't reclaim our identity. A ROI creates an ROI. So you need just information. You need revelation. You need transformation. You need proven strategies. You need application. You need elevation. And it all takes, the transformation takes place in our Eagles Academy. Go right now. I want you to go right now. I want you to go right now to the eaglesacademy.com. Yeah, that's what I want you to do. I want you to go right now to the eaglesacademy.com. I want you to put in the word soar checkout. Yeah. Put in the word soar checkout. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you 40% off. Put in the word soar checkout. You're getting 40% off. Yes, it is a continuity program. Yeah. Yes, Jason. Yes, it is. Right? Listen, what I'm doing tonight, I'm going to open up 3 slots. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open up 3 slots. I'm on Steph Curry it tonight. We shooting threes. I'm going to open up 3 slots tonight for those of you who want to soar into greater success and purpose. Immediately, quickly. Go right now. TheEaglesAcademy.com. Coupon code. Put in the word soar at checkout so that you can get the discount and be a part of our amazing session tomorrow night. You don't want to miss our session tomorrow night. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live and in color. It's going to be crazy. You're going to experience so much growth, so much transformation, so much application that you can actually impart and employ into your life with strategy, structure, solutions, and systems to move to a greater level of success. And here it is. It don't just stop there. I need you to make sure that you take a trip, a virtual trip, a digital trip over to the eaglesacademy.com/store. The resources, the strategy, growing your greatness doesn't just stop there. I want you to go to the eaglesacademy.com/store, shop with me, visit my e-store. I've got 2 free resources for you that I know is going to be advantageous to you. One is that I've got a free ebook. Y'all know I never give free ebooks away. I've done 16 of them. I'm giving it away this year, right? Called More in 2024. How to become more and make this your most successful year yet. I want you to go right now to the eaglesacademy.com/store. Download my free ebook, More in 2024. But here, that's not all. I got another free resource for you. It's called, can we put it up? The Art of Communication. It's a free digital training video, The Art of Communication. And I'm setting the mic on fire. Hear me. Communication is about connection. Communication is about more than just you being on the stage, you just going live. That's part of it too. Communication is about how you begin to speak, how you begin to verbalize, how you begin to express yourself, even in your relationships, in your business connections with your coworkers. Communication is necessary. There's an art of communication. Words are a paintbrush. What picture are you painting when you're speaking? Art of communication. Once you get that, Revolution not only be televised, it'll be digitized. Check out my e-store, the eaglesacademy.com/store. For all my authors out there, I've written 16 books. I think I know a thing or two about a thing or two. I've got something that's going to be valuable and necessary for you. If you're going to birth your book, if you already have a book and you want to increase your sales, I've done 16 books. They go number 1 each and every single time I drop. How do I do that? How do I do it? It's all in my bestseller book blueprint. That's what it is. You can also download the successful author strategies as well. It's a virtual live that I did think it's close to an hour. That in many cases tells you what I do, digital resource of what I do to actually make my book come to fruition. But what she just flashed on the screen, this is the bestseller book blueprint. You want to get your hands on that. People have asked me for years, how have you been able to put out 16 books? How do your books go number one each and every single time? I'm showing you my whole system, my structure, my strategies of what I do from point A to point Z. How to take your manuscript to the marketplace, how to become an authority as an author, how to increase your sales. Why you got all them books sitting in the garage? Those books need to be in the hands of people. And I'm showing you how to do it. You know, they say don't judge a book by its cover. That's a lie. People are going to do that if you're an author. They will never pick up your content if your cover isn't captivating. Go get that. Put in the word SOAR checkout. I'm going to give you 40% off of that as well. You can go to accessidentity.org/author. You can also get it at theeaglesacademy.com/store. Generally, when you're writing a book, people are going to ask you to talk about it. Speaking of speaking, if you consider yourself to be a speaker, you want to make sure that you get your hands on my Successful Speaker Strategies digital training. It's a 4.5-hour course, of me teaching you how to actually wow your audience, how to face the fear factor. You know, people say that speaking is the number one fear. How to communicate confidently, right? How to develop your signature story, how to empower the world with your words, how to be invited back, how to get paid for what it is that you do and the message that you share. I've spoken on BET, I've spoken on TED Talk stage, I've spoken at MegaFest, CBS, NBC, done all the media stuff. Again, I think I know a thing or two about a thing or two. Let me show you how to make it do what it do. I want to sharpen your skill set to shine as a speaker. Go ahead and get that Successful Speaker Strategies, accessidentity.org/speaker or theeaglesacademy.com/store. Put in the word SOAR at checkout. And listen, I'm lifting you up with your books. I'm lifting you up as a speaker, as a communicator. Listen, whatever you're building, you can build it better if you use better words. Words matter. Words are matter. Go and get these resources. Go and get the resources. They will be an added blessing and a bonus to you. And here's what else I have. The first thing that you'll see on theeaglesacademy.com/store, I have a whole bundle to where you can get the bestseller book blueprint, you can get the Successful Speaker Strategies, and you can join my Eagles Academy all in one, a package deal when you use the word SOAR. You get it all. Ain't that a good thing? It's a great thing. We are up against 8 o'clock. And here's what we're going to do. We're coming back tomorrow for part 3. We coming back for part 3. Yeah. You and me. Tomorrow, part 3. I actually intended just to finish this today, but I'm getting more downloads. It's going to have to go into a part 3. Yeah. You and me. Tomorrow, part 3. Somebody just type part 3. Come on, if you're still rocking with me, type part 3. Type part 3 tonight. Type part 3. Part 3 tomorrow. We're going into part 3 of the 5 traits of a kingdom woman. Tomorrow, part 3. I wouldn't miss it if I were you. Come on, just type part 3. It's the trilogy tomorrow. Rachel G said, it's just January. She said, I'm putting a seatbelt on for your next 11 months. I'm on it. I'm trying to be on it. I'm trying to be on it. Tomorrow, part 3. If Monday didn't disappoint, if tonight didn't disappoint, I guarantee you tomorrow will sure enough not disappoint. I want all the pressure. Why? Because pressure makes diamonds. Mm-hmm. Part 3, the trilogy. Ain't this better than your Netflix series? Everything on Netflix is tape delayed. This is live and in color. Yeah, live and in color. Listen, y'all, I thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. I really thank you for joining me. That's right. Optimal part 3. CC part 3. Love Nakia. You're going to love it. The trilogy. Deborah, yeah, part 3. Kenya. Uno, dos, tres. Brianna, Rachel G, Ruby. Oh, for sure. D Stu, we going to make it do what it do. Listen, y'all better not play with me because I will go from uno to dos to tres to cuatro. That's 4. That's 4. That's 4. I hope it's edutaining for you. You know, we're gonna give you the spiritual upliftment, but we're gonna laugh a little bit too. We're gonna make it practical and palatable. We're gonna have a good time. So here's what I want you to do. We're gonna have a good time. Come back tomorrow. It's gonna be amazing. Y'all know I'm out of time, but I'm not out of truth. You know that. But you know, I'm yours truly, Dr. Eddie. And of course, again, thank you for the love. Thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for joining me on this journey. In the mix at 6. And you know, we make it do what it do each and every single day, Monday through Friday, daily, weekly, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the digital airwaves of Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, TikTok, YouTube. We don't stop. Listen, y'all on YouTube, please do me a favor. I need you to love it as much as the gems that I gave you. Can you hit the like button, please? Can you hit the thumbs up button? Come on, do a brother a favor. Hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, I just don't want you just to come and watch. I want you to subscribe. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, family. Hit the notification bell. Hit the like button. Hit subscribe. If you haven't joined me, those of you watching Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, join me on the YouTube side. Join me on the YouTube side. Where you can get the real, full experience, even more so. Like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell. If you're not following me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, follow me. Put some respect on my name at EddieConnorJr, EddieConnorJr. No E's or S's in my last name. Please put some respect on my name. And you know, if I can help you, if I can serve you in any way, please reach out to me. Yeah. Please reach out to me. As always, y'all. As always, it's great talking to amazing people like you. And I'll see you tomorrow for part 3 of the trilogy of 5 Traits of a Kingdom Woman. Spread the word. Go back and watch it. Share this with somebody. Until then, it's your main man, Dr. Eddie, signing off. Continue to keep the faith. Believe. Know that it's going to be blessed. It's going to be better. And it's going to be brighter. Peace and love.